What's up, Ghana? This is Emmanuel out of 600. You can call me 600 the God. And you're live on Word on the Streets. What is the word on the streets right now? What is making rounds on social media? Some booty bandits from South Africa, aka True Blasters, visited us in our country, and it's gotten people, it's gotten multiple reactions from people. We are here for it. Thank God, last 3 days, I didn't sleep naked. They would have blasted my troops for me. But these niggas came and imagine I was waiting for some joy to protect me. But now come up bomb free. These true blasters visited Ghana, and bro, what they did was symbolic. Do you know why I'm saying what they did is symbolic? Right now they are not in Ghana. They waited to get to South Africa and they released it. They got to Ghana 4 days ago, took pictures the next day, and yeah, they left Ghana. Took all the pictures they needed to take and they left Ghana. So they spent about 3 days in Ghana. These booty bandits are called Liu and Rue. Liu and Rue. That is their names, and they are South Africans. They came to Ghana and gave us a raw dogging on some of our historic sites. No condom. I'm about a raw. Yeah, too good. And do you know why I said this is symbolic? If you watch their first picture they took, they were in red. The second they took, they were in yellow at Ebri Botanical Gardens. The third, they were in black. And in black signifying the black stars of Ghana. And you can see one in yellow. You understand? Right in front of Kwame Nkrumah. If Kwame Nkrumah wasn't wearing that cloth, GB, straight and raw. Kwame Nkrumah self make lucky say he wear cloth. Like these booty bandits, they do not care. They are fearless. The only thing you could scare a booty bandit with is a wet ass pussy. The only thing these guys are afraid of is a wet ass pussy. I tell you. And the funny thing is, they came here and they never invited Headucator. Our own booty bandit Headucator. Headucator, what's in your mouth? These people came and you were not able to tell us. If you was something with you and Hayford in the bedroom, clock it. Headucator, where were you when these booty bandits came to take over your space? Guagua king, Guagua queen. But even they didn't meet Headucator, they dodged Headucator. So now let's get to serious business. The first time they took the picture at Independence Square, a monumental site, wore red. The toil, the blood and toil of our forefathers. That is what it signified. They wore yellow the second they went to a gardens, showing the rich mineral resources and showing what the richness and the depth in what they are doing. And they wore black and a touch of yellow and stood right before Kwame Nkrumah saying that Ghana, my beloved country, is free forever. And they wrote that historic quote under it and said, yo, they are free forever. These niggas, like I said, they are just afraid of one thing, a wet ass pussy. But they wouldn't dare to blatantly disregard the laws of a country like Russia. This shows how weak we are as a nation. But let's get into it. So this is the first picture they took. That is the red one. And after that, they said some profound things. They said, never in our lives did we think we would find ourselves in Ghana doing something so simple yet deviant. As for ding. A few months ago, we came across an article about the Ghanaian government's attempt to pass LGBTQQQQ alphabet bill. If passed, the bill would mean up to 3 years in prison for being queer. That is searching for your identity, searching for your gender, and 5 years for supporting someone who is. Coming out was already hard. Some of our family members struggle to accept us. But imagine waking up and realizing that just being you, who you are, or just being you could land you in prison. Not because you harmed anyone, but because of who you love. That will be the reality of queer Ghanaians. That is why we are here to meet hate with love and stand in solidarity with the queer Ghanaians. Through the Show Ghana Love campaign, we are confronting the erasure and criminalization of queer people by love bombing Ghana's iconic landmarks of freedom, showing that until queer people are free, no one truly is. This is the statement, just simple, but they are telling us that until we get to accept that as a country, they would keep doing, or they will keep putting on some of these gimmicks. They are never free, and we would never be free until they are free. That is a bold statement. They went to the botanical gardens and they did the same thing. We are doing this for those who can't. Thank you for the shares, likes, and on the previous post they made, which they were wearing red, and it gets to the point where they are wearing the black right in front of Kwame Nkrumah, and they are saying Kwame Nkrumah stood here and declared a nation free. Today we stood here and declared ourselves free too. Free to be loud, queer, African, bold, and drenched in Renaissance energy. Let love heal us all, because the revolution didn't end in 1957. That is when Ghana got its independence. It lives in every beautiful act of defiance, in every unapologetic expression of self. We didn't come to ask for space, we came to claim it. Bold. They came to take it, they came to abuse the laws, blatantly disregard the laws of the land. They did their own thing in the dark and left. And that is what has got some people mad. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know. That is what actually happened. I do not want to politicize this, but the funny thing is, during MPP's era or term of office, Sam George was promoting this family rights bill. It went to court, they weren't able to pass it. No, the president wasn't able to endorse it, but Parliament signed up on it. So it was left with the president's signature. Guess what? President John Mahama came to power and said, we must take this back and redraft it. It shouldn't be that someone champions it, like a single individual champions it, but it should be like a collective. Bro, come on. We all know that if one person proposes something and the majority of Ghanaians support it, it becomes law and it becomes our thing, though the idea started from somewhere. Ghanaians are always being represented. Someone like Sam George represents the whole community, community, Ningo Pram Pram. So if he sponsors it and he's a parliamentarian, he stands in for his people. So what does the president mean by it should be sponsored by all of us? Is it not an individual who is going to sit and draft it? This is just a way to push it aside, because the paymasters would make life a living hell for us as Ghanaians if we do not kiss some ass, if we do not lick some booty, and that is what we are doing. If we do not suck some dick, and that is what we are doing. We are just afraid of the consequences. Ghanaians are loud but timid in nature. Yes. Our president or our leaders fear the economic hardship and the sanctions that will come if they do this. Some judge face some restrictions, but it is the same. It doesn't change if you go out. It was corrected by parliament. It was sent to court. Someone had to endorse it, but we send it that we should collectively bring it out and not let it be one man sponsored. Bro, nothing changed. Nothing really changed. I don't think this law is really going to be passed in Ghana at the end of the day, because there is so much politicking around us. And these booty bandits, booty bandits are wild. They are fierce, like they did. But on the flip side, you wouldn't do this in a country like North Korea. You wouldn't do it in a country like Russia. You wouldn't do it in a country like China that frowns on some of these things. You wouldn't go there and blatantly disregard their laws, because if you are being caught, you will be punished. Capital sentence. But Ghana, I guess we are loose. The people who are supposed to be watching are not watching. Nkaway, me die in a man shot and come up bomb it up free. They came to give us a raw hot doggy. Kakwame nkoma kwa nsentuma. Komo yeden, komo born raw. This is the word on the street. Let me know what you think about what Liu and Ryu came to do. Do you feel it's a bold statement in support for the queer community? Do you think it should be allowed? Let me know your thoughts on this whole LGBTQ plus alphabet conversation. I am Emmanuel out of 600. You can call me 600 a God. I'm signing out.